Look into your dog's eyes and tell me what you're really seeing. Benda, what you find in that gaze says far more about you than it does about them. That unguarded stare, the complete lack of a hidden self, it isn't just loyalty, it's a profound and vulnerable offering. And we are almost never worthy of the gift we've been handed. This isn't companionship. It is sovereignty. You decide their entire world, food, movement, freedom, life itself. With such absolute power comes an absolute, non-negotiable duty. Men, we comfort ourselves with the story of our superior intellect. We build civilizations and craft poetry, and then we expect a creature whose mind operates on a plane older than words to decode our complex frustrations. We demand they follow rules drafted in a foreign tongue. They can never learn. Imagine expecting a 2-year-old child to never cry from fear, to always stay calm, to never react instinctively. You wouldn't punish the child for being a child. So why do we ban? This is the great arrogance, to claim greater wisdom. Then place the entire burden of understanding on the simpler mind. True intelligence isn't the right to command, it's the responsibility to translate. Now, the burden of adaptation must fall on the more capable species, and yet we seek a simpler framework. We call it ownership. The law provides a clean category, property. A dog is closer to a chair than to a child. This legal convenience quietly poisons our moral intuition. Care becomes management, guidance becomes control. We begin to believe power grants us permission to ignore the nature of the being before us. So we arrive at the central dilemma of freedom. Not freedom as reckless abandonment, but as the necessary space for a soul to be what it is. A dog confined for our convenience isn't safe, it is merely contained. Safety that suffocates instinct doesn't preserve a life. It slowly erases it. When a dog acts from fear, we label it aggression, a problem. But fear isn't a malfunction. It is a biological signal, a survival program running in its ancient code. When that signal is trapped, when movement is forbidden, when its communications are missed, instinct will speak in the only language it has left. This is the moment we blame the dog. Punishment is a relief valve for us. It lets us assign failure elsewhere. We correct the symptoms so we never have to diagnose the environment that caused it. What we call misbehavior is nearly always a final message delivered loudly after 100 quieter ones were overlooked. It is the evidence of a life absorbing the cost of human oversight, of stress with no outlet. Manders, yet, despite all of this, the choice they make every single day is us. They choose us in our distraction, our impatience, our profound failures to see them. Their world shrinks to the size of a few rooms, a cycle of waiting, and still they offer that gaze. This is not obedience, it is faith without conditions. This is the staggering weight of it. A being with zero obligation to forgive continues to offer devotion, even when corrected unfairly, even when its needs are postponed for the sake of our schedules. We mistake this for simplicity. It is not. It is a form of love that most of us are incapable of reciprocating. We want a companion that is endlessly present, never inconvenient. A loyal piece of living furniture. And when reality contradicts that fantasy, we question the animal, never the arrangement. Strangely, raising a human child is easier. They grow into our world. A dog remains a citizen of an entirely different one, with a foreign nervous system, a different relationship to time and space. To live ethically with them demands more than love. It demands radical compatibility. Movement isn't a luxury for them. It's a physiological necessity. A body denied motion doesn't become calm. It becomes a coiled spring, then gets labeled difficult. Our guidance must work with their grain, not against it. To be responsible for a dog isn't to own a life. It is to commit to understanding how that life actually works on its own terms. Plan, they do not ask us to be perfect. They only respond with perfect clarity to what we are, to our presence or absence, our patience or haste, our willingness to see, or our need to dominate. In this, they become our quiet, furry mirrors. They show us how easily love curdles into possession, how care can be twisted into expectation. The hardest truth is knowing you will have to say goodbye. In a world where almost all affection comes with conditions, their love is a rare absolute gift, which forces the ultimate question: if to love something means allowing it to be what it is, can we honestly say we have loved them at all? Manjan, if this perspective shifted something for you, please like this video. It helps this channel, Winds of Thought, reach